Hello there, my name's John and welcome to our channel. Today I want to talk about the WLTOYS 144001 and one issue that I know bothers a lot of people, and that is the steering and the fact that it's so wobbly no matter what you do. Now there are solutions out there, and the solutions consist of taking the bar here, drilling through, adding a bearing and then putting it back into position, and that solves the problem. But there are a few people that aren't that confident in making sure that they drill it perfectly, and also the fact that you have to get the right size washers, bearings, which again isn't always easy. I know that the bearings themselves cost something like 20p or 20 cents, so that's not the issue. It's not a price issue, it's more of a postage and all of that malarkey. And of course, yeah, you've got to get them to your place. And if you do it wrong, you've ruined your bar. So you then got to get a new one of those as well. So I've been messing around with some screws this morning, and I was trying to get a screw that fitted perfectly in this sort of this flange here. Because the problem is that the screw that comes with the car is loose. So it's going back and forth. And if you see here, when I move them, see the play between these, if you look at the two dots here, see the play between the two. That's how much movement there is on this. Okay, so I was trying that way, but then I thought, right, listen, M3 screws are pretty much, you know, they're here on the back there as well. So you're more than likely going to have an M3 screw laying around. Can I make that fit? And unfortunately, the answer to that is no, I can't, because it's too big to go in the original hole that was here. So I then went, right, what if I was to just drill this to make it slightly bigger? Okay, so if I take out that one, yep, I'll be able to show you the play as well at this point. There you go. Move the car for a little bit. These are the original ones, and if I was to get the original screw and put that there, then bring it up. Can you see the play? It's not a lot. Can you see the play in that screw? I mean, it shouldn't be able to wiggle sort of back and forth like that. So there is quite a lot, but if you imagine that's on both sides, it's just not good. So if I was to take the same M3 bolt that I showed you a moment ago, you'll not fit. See, not fit. So I quickly went, right, I'll drill down through here. So we have the original bar, this is the original flange, maybe I should do it that way, original flange, and a 3mm, 2.5mm drill bit, and a drill. Not going to work, right? Because it's just going to spin inside. And what's worse is I bloody know that, because I just did that, and I know that it will spin. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Grab yourself some pliers. Makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Make sure, oh, it's going to be hard to show this. Let me move this along, and then maybe we can see the angle. You got to hold quite tightly, but not too tightly. There you go, you can see now. So, oh, it moved. Need to grip it again. Okay, let me grab it here. Come on. Ooh. Right. Now I know from experience that that is bloody hot, so please leave it for a moment. I have my little tweezers here, so I can do that. I can take the 3mm, and as you see, you fit. Right, so now, getting it back into the original hole is simple, like so. And then we have here's one I made earlier, like Blue Peter. Okay, so these are ones with, if you see, 2 holes for the screws, exactly the same drill bit I used, like so. Now, there is one thing that I have done that you not necessarily would have to do if you sort of use the bearings. Maybe you would. They're bearings, so maybe you would. And that is, before I put these back into this metal part, I put a little bit of grease there. And I'm actually going to grease the holes as well when I put them in here. Okay, so remember, when you're putting it back in, it goes inverted, like so, so that the sort of flat part of that flange is between the plastic arm there and the metal. So the holes that are in both that part and that part there are too small, so you're going to have to force it somewhat. It says, sorry about the camera, little bit, just be a bit slow. Really? Stop it. There we go. It's quite soft plastic, so come on, Joe. Okay. Already I forgot to put the one thing in that I said I was going to put in, which was the grease, wasn't it? You don't need a lot, it's just a little smidgen. So let's just get that out of the way. In between the metal and the plastic, be better to show you on that side, just in between the metal and the plastic. You see how little you need. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that screws on through. Need this screw out again. I'm all thumbs today, and I don't know why. Right, try again. There we go. Get the other side as well. Now, see the play between the 2 pins there? Okay. See the difference it's made there? Pretty much exactly the same as what it would be like if you used the bearings. Now, of course, the proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the eating of the pudding. I always eat the pudding. Yeah, baby. Try tightening up a little bit more. Voila! And look, there's no play. Let me just turn off my washing machine. So, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Very, very simple to do. You need a 2.5mm drill bit and a drill to go with it, obviously. I will measure that, and if it's supposed to be 3mm, then I will put that in the description as I'm editing it. And then you get yourself some super duper steering. Very cheap as well, isn't it? Let's be honest. You're talking about 2 M3 bolts, which, as I said, most people's going to have laying around anyway. If I just quickly show you a comparison between the two. There's the original. You see, it's not a lot, but of course there's quite a lot of play anyway. Ooh. So, if you found this video useful and helpful and really, really cool, because it was almost free, then please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you get alerted for new videos being released by us. Have a great day today, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.